Namaste all of you children. Today in this session number 54, we are going to solve the problems from brain teasers. There are many questions in brain teasers. Till question number 9 we have. Let us see how much we can finish in this session today. First question is, tick the correct answer children. Here you have given 4 options. You have to tick the proper correct one. The first question is 3p square minus 14pq plus 2r minus 14pq minus 3p square plus 2r square. Is it a monomial or binomial or trinomial or none? You have to find out by solving the two algebraic expression given here. Children, what I am going to do is, we are going to write 3p square minus 14pq plus 2r minus 14pq plus 3p square, because minus into plus is minus here, minus into minus is plus, again minus into plus is 2r square. Here 3p square minus 3p square. We have question is like this children, that is 3p square minus 14pq. Here it is plus 3p square. Plus into minus will be minus 3p square. Plus 3p square minus 3p square get cancelled. You are left with the minus 14 minus 14. Both are like terms here. You have to add because they have both same signs. Minus 14 is minus 28pq plus 2r as it is. Here you have plus 2 minus 2r square. This will be minus 2r square. So minus 2r square as it is. Here after solving we get 3 terms in this algebraic expression. So 3 terms means which algebraic expression children? It is a trinomial. So we have to tick the correct option. HCF of the terms of the expression. Here you are given the algebraic expression, that is 4pq q square r minus 12pq square r square plus 16p square q square r square. HCF means, you know, we have to find first the common factor. The common factor for all this. Here you can see, first let us go with the constant. 4, 12 and 16. So in the common factor for all the 3 terms will be 4. And then which is the least term which is having the p children? Here you have p cube, p and p square. So the lowest will be p, q square, q square, q square. So in all q square is common. Then you have r, r square, r square. So r. This became the HCF. The option is first option children, that is 4pq square r. Question number C. For what value of t the expressions 2x square minus 5x plus 10 and 2x square minus 3x plus 2t are equal? That is, it is given in this question, these two algebraic expressions are equal. So according to the question, we will write 2x square minus 5x plus 10 will be equal to 2x square minus 3x plus 2t. Here we have to find the value of t. By comparing the first term, 2x square is equal to 2x square, and in place of t we have 5. Now what about this 10 means? Here 2 into how many times is 10? Because t is 5, substitute t in place of t 5, you get 2 5s are 10. Therefore the value of t is equal to 5 children. So we are going to tick 5. Question number D. Value of p if the expression z square plus 3z minus p equals to 3. We have to find the value of p in this given expression. Here 2 unknown terms are there. That is, one is z, another one is p. Here you are given the value of z children. We have to substitute the value of z in this given equation or algebraic expression and find the value of p. Here I'll take z square plus 3z minus p. Children, we have to learn how to form a statement or how to form an equation by reading the given statements. So it will be helpful in the coming next chapter. So we have to understand how to convert a given statement into an equation. What is the value of z given here? 2. In place of z, I am going to substitute 2. 2 square plus 3 into 2. 3 into 2 is 6 minus p value we have to find. So keep it as it is equal to 3. Here minus p in the same side, that is in the left hand side. Here what is 2 square, children? 2 square is 4 plus 6. 4 plus 6 is equal to 10. So in the right hand side you have minus p is equal to 3. 6 plus 4 is 10. When I send the plus 10 to the other side, it becomes minus 10. Therefore, minus p is equal to 3 minus 10 is minus 7. Minus minus get cancelled. You are left with p is equal to 7, children. So the option is 3. Then we have question number E. Factors of 2x cube plus 5x minus 6x square minus 15 are. Here, this is an algebraic expression. We have to factorize it. We know how to factorize by grouping. Here, I am going to group the two terms. These two and these two. In these two terms, what is common? 2x cube in plus 5x. Here, you know, only x is common. In the brackets, we are going to write which is the left term here. That is 2x square. 2x square into x will be 2x cube. So I have taken x common and written outside the brackets. 2x square is left plus x is taken out. So 5 is left. Close the bracket minus 6x square minus 15. In this, what is common, children? 6x square and minus 15. Here you know 6 can be written as 3 into 2 into x into x and 15 can be written as 3 into 5. Here in these two terms, what is common? Only 3 is common. So I take minus 3 outside. When I take minus 3 outside, what is left here? Only 2 into x, which is 2x square. Already we have taken minus sign outside. So plus only 5 is left because 3 is taken outside. We write 5. So this step I have written directly here, minus 3 into 2x square plus 5. Here the binomial is common factor. Again we take out the binomial outside by using the brackets 2x cube plus 5 into. If I take 2x square plus 5 in these two terms as common, then in this term x is left out and in this term minus 3 is left out. So this is how we factorize the given algebraic expression. The answer for this question number E is two x square plus 5 into x minus 3, which is third option, children. Next is question number B. Answer the following questions. In the given figure, here is the question. In the given figure, ABCD is a rectangle. ABCD is a rectangle with length. This is the length if I take, and length is p square q minus 5 and breadth. Breadth if I take AB. You can take anything, AB as length and BC as breadth. Breadth is given as q square plus 4p. You have to find the area of the shaded triangle PAB. Here inside the triangle we have formed the rectangle. inside the rectangle, we have formed the triangle, children. We are given the length of the sides of the rectangle, but we are asked to find the area of the triangle. We know the area of the triangle is half into base into height. Area of the triangle is half into base into height. And area of the rectangle, we know area of the rectangle is base into height. So to find the area of the triangle, we have to substitute the area of the rectangle. Already we have in the formula base into height. So base is given, height is given. Height is nothing but length, children. Here length of the rectangle becomes the height of the rectangle. So instead of writing the length, we will write here height. We know area of the rectangle is length into breadth, isn't it? Here instead of writing length, I am going to write height. So we can find out by this formula area of the triangle PAB. So the solution is here, which is what is given, area of the triangle PAB, which the formula for triangle is half into base into height. Now half into, which is the base given here, base is AB. AB is given as, I will take a P square Q minus 5 and into height. Height means the length of the rectangle is the height of the triangle. So BC will become the height of the triangle. BC we will take it as Q square plus 4P. This way we are going to substitute AB into BC. We will get two binomials. We know how to multiply the two binomials. That is half we write as it is Q square into, how do we multiply two binomials, children? First term into second bracket plus second term into second bracket. Now we are converted one of the binomial to monomial. We know how to multiply monomial with the binomial. So here what we do, Q square P square Q, which is P square into Q cube minus, as it is 5, this is 5 Q square plus 4P into P square Q, which will be 4P cube Q, plus into minus is minus, 4 5s are 20, P as it is. Therefore this half into the algebraic expression is the area of the shaded triangle PAB. Children, next is question number B. By how much does the expression 72z square minus 45z plus 4 exceed the expression 30z minus 42z square minus 17? Exceed means here how much is 3, or how much does 3 exceeds from 2? If I ask you, what you do, children? Exceeding means we have to subtract. How much is 3 more than 2? The question is, how much is this expression more than this expression? How much is 3 more than 2? What you'll do, you will subtract 3 minus 2 is 1. In the same way, we are going to subtract this expression with this expression. We have to use the brackets when we are subtracting, because the second term will change its sign in subtraction. So here 72z square minus 45z plus 4 we write as it is. In the second term, outside minus sign is there. We have to multiply minus sign with each inside term. Plus into minus will be minus 30z. Minus into minus is plus 42z square. Minus into minus is plus 17 as it is. We have like term 72 plus 42. Z square is 114Z square minus 45Z minus 30Z will be minus 75Z, and then constants together 4 plus 17 will be plus 21. Question number C. The perimeter of a triangle is x square y plus 10 units. Here is a perimeter. What do you mean by perimeter, children? Perimeter means the sum of the lengths of the all the sides of the given geometrical figure. Here the geometrical figure is triangle. So perimeter means the sum of the lengths of all the sides of this triangle. Suppose you have AB is 1 centimeter, BC is 2 centimeter, AC is 3 centimeter. If I ask you what is the perimeter of this triangle means, you are going to add all the sides here. The length of the sides you are going to add 1 plus 2 plus 3, which will be 6 centimeter. So the length of the sides of the all the sides of the triangle will give you the sum of lengths of the all the sides of the triangle will give you the perimeter. Here it is given directly. The perimeter of a triangle is x square plus 10. Already the perimeter is given to you. You are asked one of the sides is of the length. Here one side is given which is x square minus 4, and another side is also given 3 minus 2x square units. One length is given, the other length is given. Find the length of the third side. If this is the third side, we have to find the third side by using the given expressions. So here, what is given to you? The perimeter. We are going to write given perimeter is equal to. Then we know the perimeter of the rectangle means all the sum of the lengths AB plus BC plus AC, which is equal to the sum of all the lengths is given as x square y plus 10. Now, substitute what is AB and what is BC. Here, AB is x square y minus 4 plus 3, and BC is 3 minus 2x square y, and AC. We don't know AC, we have to find the third side. So, AC, keep it as it is equal to the right hand side. Now, we have to find or solve this left hand side. If any common terms are there like 1x square y minus 2x square y. Both are having like terms. So, minus 2 plus 1 will be minus 1 x square y. Minus 4 plus 3 is minus 1. So, we have solved these 4 terms and made it 2 terms here. Plus AC as it is equal to the right hand side as it is. Now, we want AC, so keep it in the left hand side. Let us take this whole 2 terms to the right hand side. When we are transposing to the right hand side, minus x square y will become plus x square y, minus 1 will become plus 1. Children, again you have here the like terms 1x square y and 1x square y. Added together you get 2x square y plus 10 plus 1 is 11 units. AC is nothing but the length of the third side, which we have founded and written as 2x square y plus 11. Next is question number D. Find the HCF of the terms of the expression 2b cube c plus 4b to the power of c 4b to the power 4 c square plus 16b square c square. We have to find the HCF for the 3 terms here. We know how to find the HCF. Directly also we can find out. The direct way is we have to find the common terms for first constants. The lowest common factor will be here 2 is the common number for all the 3 terms, and then the next term is or variable is b cube b to the power of 4 b square. So b square is common for all. Then we have c square c square. C is common for all the 3 terms. In this way we find the HCF. The other method we know how do we find? We write the factors for each term separately. 1 into 2 into B is written 3 times. B into B into B into C. The same way, for all the 3 terms, we write the factors separately. We find what is common in all. Here 2, 2, 2 is common, and the B square and B square is common. Only 1C, 1C, 1C is common. Therefore, HCF will be 2B square C. And also we have to factorize, children. Here the question is also write the factors of the above expression, or simply factorize, I'll write. Also factorize means we have to take the given expression and write the HCF outside the brackets. Inside the brackets, whatever is left here, we will write here. What is left in the first term? Only B is left. B plus 2 into B square and C. So do 2B square C. Because 1C is taken out, so only 1C will be left, children. Then plus 2 into 2 into 2 is 8 C again. So in this way, we are going to find the HCF and also factorize. Question number E. If the area of the rectangle with length A minus B and breadth 2A plus B is same as the algebraic expression KAB plus 2A square minus B square. Here, the area of the rectangle, we don't know, we have to find, or it is given indirectly as the length of the rectangle and breadth of the rectangle is given to you. And if we find the area of this rectangle, it will be equal to this algebraic expression. So what we do, children, here we are going to find the area of this rectangle by multiplying A minus B into 2A plus B, because area of the rectangle formula is length into breadth. Therefore, if we multiply length A minus B into 2A plus B, what we get? A into second bracket minus B into second bracket. Therefore, 2A square plus AB minus, this is B, children, 2AB minus B square, which will be equal to 2A square plus 1 minus 2, which is minus 1AB minus B square. So this term is equal to the given expression KAB plus 2A square minus B square. If we equalize both, here we can find 2A square is equal to 2A square and minus B square is equal to minus B square. The middle term minus 1AB must be equal to KAB. The same thing I have written here. Now, if we cancel AB and AB, you are left with K is equal to minus 1. So, therefore, the value of K is minus 1. Children, next is question number 2. Find the following products. 13AX minus 4 into 5AY plus 1. Finding the products means we have to multiply the given binomials. Here we are given binomials. We know how to multiply the given binomials. If this is A, this is B, this is C, and this is D. What we do, children? First term 13AX into second bracket minus B, that is second term into second bracket. We have converted one of the binomial into monomial, and the second binomial we have kept as it is. Now we know how to multiply monomial with a binomial. 13 5s are 65 into A is A square x into y. 65 A square xy plus 13ax into 1. 13ax as it is minus 4 5s are 20 ay plus into minus is minus 4 1s are 4. We don't have any like terms. Keep it as it is, children. Next is question number 2. 3x square plus 5x minus 7 into x plus 5y. Here binomial with the trinomial. To make it easier, I am going to change the place of binomial and trinomial. We know how to multiply binomial with a trinomial. First term into second bracket, then second term into second bracket. So what we have done? We have converted the given binomial to a monomial. The trinomial is kept as it is. In the next step, we are going to multiply monomial with the trinomial. 3x square into x is 3x cube plus 5x square minus 7x plus 15x square y plus 25 xy plus into minus is minus 5 sevens are 35 y. Find out any like terms you have. X cube, x square, x square y, xy, y. All are having different variables. So this will be the last step, children. Third one is minus 6a square b into a to the power of 4 plus b to the power of 4 minus 3a square b square. We know this is very easy to multiply monomial with the trinomial. Outside term has to be multiplied 3 times with the inside terms. That is minus 6a square b into a to the power of 4 plus minus 6a square b into b to the power of 4 minus into minus, or I'll keep plus as it is, minus 6a square b into minus 3a square b square. So each term we are going to multiply, which is minus 6 a to the power of 2 into a to the power of 4 is a to the power of 6 b plus into minus will be minus 6a square b to the power of 6. Here you have plus into minus minus, but minus into minus is plus. 6 3s are 18, a to the power of 4 b to the power of 3. This is how you multiply monomial with the trinomial. Next you have question number 4. 3 by 5x minus 2 by 9y binomial with 15x minus 9y. Binomial with binomial. First term 3 by 5x into second bracket minus second term into second bracket. Monomial with binomial. 3 by 5x into 15x minus, or plus, we'll use plus sign only, 3 by 5x into minus 9y minus 2 by 9y into 15x plus outside the brackets minus 2 by 9y into minus 9y. So we have to consider the negative sign when you are multiplying. Now common terms, let us cancel. 5 1s are 5 3s are. Here you have 3 3s are 3 5s are. 9 1s are 9 1s are. You are left with the 3 3s are 9x square plus into minus minus 3 by 5, or 9 3s are 27 by 5. 27 by 5 xy plus into minus is minus 2 5s are 10 by 3 xy. Yx I'll write it as xy. Minus into minus is plus 2 3s are 6y. So here you find the like terms. So what I do, 9x square y, 9x square plus I'll use minus 27 by 5 minus 10 by 3. xy is common plus 6y. So here these two terms has to be added. That is, I'll take it to the rough side. LCM is 15. To make the denominator common, we take out the LCM. How many times? 3 times. 3, 5 times. 27 into 3, which is 81 minus 81 minus 10 5s are 50, which will be equal to minus 81 minus 50 is minus 131 divided by 15. So here in the answer, last step, 9x square minus 131 by 50 xy plus 6y. In this way, this is the binomial, children, where we have fractions. You have to be very careful while you are multiplying. So in this way, you get the answer. Fifth part we have, children, very short one, which is x to the power of 9 into minus x to the power of 10, and then x to the power of 11 minus x to the power of 12. Here we have got all the monomials. In first worksheet we have multiplied, and we know how to multiply all the monomials. All are having same base. Minus into minus is plus. X to the power of 9 plus 10 plus 11 plus 12. We are going to add the powers when the bases are same. Therefore, x to the power of 42 is the answer, children. Next we have sixth part, 0.9 p cube q cube into 10p minus 20q. Monomial with a binomial. 0.9 into 10. Children, we know 9 tens are 90. After decimal point, you should have one digit. So the answer is 9 p to the power of 4 q cube. Plus into minus is minus. 9 in 0.9 into 20. 9 twos are 18. Sorry, 9 20s are 180. After decimal point, you should have one digit. So the answer is 18 p cube q to the power of 4. Let me do 7th part, children. That is x cube y minus x square into 7x square minus 11x plus 10. Binomial with a trinomial. First term into second bracket minus second term into second bracket. Monomial with the trinomial. 7x to the power of 5 minus 11x to the power of 4 plus 10x cube. Here we have minus, so the sign changes, children. Minus 7x to the power of 4 plus 11x to the power of 3 minus 10x to the power of 2. Do we have any common variables or common terms? Let us underline. Here you have 10x cube and 11x cube. 7x to the power of 5 will be written as it is, minus 11 minus 7, which is minus 18x to the power of 4. Then x cube term is 10 and 11. So 21x to the power of 3. Lastly, you have minus 10x square. In this way, we are going to multiply binomial with a trinomial. 8th part, children. 10 by 9, a to the power of 5, b to the power of 6, c to the power of 6. Minus 3 by 2, b to the power of 2 into c, 6 by 5, c to the power of 3, d to the power of 4. And then lastly, you have minus a to the power of 3, d to the power of 5. Children, you don't get frightened with the bigger expressions. Here all are monomials, children. We know how to multiply all the monomials. First what I do, I will take only the constants with the sign in one bracket. Nothing is there. Here you have minus 1. So I have written here. If you use minus 1 here, while multiplying the variables, you don't need to take minus, children. If you don't take minus 1, you have to take minus with the variables. You have to remember. Then we have a term. A is a to the power of 5. Here you have one more a to the power of 3. Then b. Group all the b terms, b to the power of 6, b to the power of 2, into all the c terms, c to the power of 6, into c, c means c to the power of 1, c to the power of 3. All d terms, d to the power of 4 into d to the power of 5. In this way, we have multiplied all the monomials by grouping constants a term, b term, c term and d term. When bases are same, we should add the powers in variables. Whereas in constants, if you can cancel, you can cancel, children. 3 ones are, 3 threes are, 3 ones are, 3 twos are, 5 ones are, 5 twos are, 2 ones are, 2 ones are. So you are left with the minus 2, a to the power of 8, b to the power of 8, c to the power of 10 and d to the power of 9. Children, till now we have solved question number 2 till 8th main. 9 and 10 you take for homework. And the next continuation I will be solving in the next session, and I will upload the video. Please watch it, children. Thank you, children.